he said. Here we go. Coming to you live from downtown Pomona. Me and Vanna presents the R&R podcast, where we talk sports, cigars, and entertainment. My host on the left, Mr. Robert Barksdale, aka Google, better known as Sports Center. And I am your other host, Randy Jaquette, the Hood, Stephen A. Smith. Let's get into it, episode 33. Let's get it.
Let's go, baby. We got to talk NBA playoffs.
Yes, sir.
Let's look. We got Boston on right now. Houston and the Rockets coming next. You got Miami and Cleveland playing. Let me tell you what the brackets are right now. Thunder over the Grizzlies, 2-0. Nuggets Clippers looks like a good one. Kawhi went off last a couple nights ago. It's 1-1 going back to LA. Lakers tied 1-1, should be up 2-0. And Golden State is up over Houston 1-0. Which one surprises you the most? Thunder Grizzlies doesn't surprise me.
It doesn't surprise me. I think the Clippers, that's a good series.
It's a great series, yeah.
And Kawhi looked like he going back to vintage Kawhi.
Yeah. He rested 4 years. So
he rested. He should be
stealing
good.
Money.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Which is a bigger surprise? Lakers and Timberwolves being tied 1-1, or Golden State being over the Rockets up 1-0, game 2 tonight, but they won at Houston? What's the bigger surprise?
I think Golden State.
Golden State?
Yeah.
Because Houston is a 2 seed, but, they got all young guys. And Golden State is, battle tested. Some of those guys have 4 rings.
I see holes in that Houston game.
They're young. They got dogs. Their coach, who I think is a really good coach, he said, because they had an article today on the Thompson twins, the one for Houston, the one for Detroit. He said, I like dogs. We try to bring dogs down here.
Right.
And they play tough.
They got
Dylan Brooks. They got Jalen Green. They've got the Thompson twin. They got Jabari Smith. They turned it around in 2 years. They went from worst to second in 2 years. 2 years.
Yeah, that's good.
Why is that? Tell me why. Why do you think that happened?
Coaching, and like he said, he brought some dogs in, but I see a little hole in. Jalen Green ain't got no jump shot, man.
Is that the problem?
Yeah.
That's a problem.
That's a problem. Guard. Yeah.
His jumper's not consistent, huh?
No. So
Thompson's not a shooter.
And then you see they take him out in the key important parts of the game.
Yeah, because he can't knock that open shot.
Down.
They do have the kid Shepard from Kentucky. He's a shooter.
Right.
Dylan Brooks, decent. But they do have some dogs, man.
Got some dogs.
They got Fred VanVleet, who I think is a good leader. Already won one in Toronto.
Excellent shooter.
Yeah, excellent shooter.
Yeah.
So they take Green out because he can't knock down an open one. Huh?
Yeah.
We're going to see that game tonight. I'm
He's just athletic.
Super athletic out of Northern California.
Right.
But, we'll see what happens. So you would say that's a bigger surprise than Lakers Timberwolves being 1-1?
And then you had Curry, he had 31. He shot 12 from 19 on the floor.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, 5 for 9 3-pointers.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? So he balled out.
Okay. Let me ask you this. What are the Lakers going to do in Minnesota these next 2? Are they going to win 2, lose 2, or split?
To me, they should win 2. I'm saying they're going to win 2 because you see where JJ cussed them out at the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you saw that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of coach you need, bro.
Yeah. Is LeBron going to continue to take that? I mean, he has to.
He has to. He
want
to win.
Had a conversation.
Yeah, he want to win. Yeah. And then,
JJ's a year older than him.
Right. And they got to they got to play rough and tough.
Yeah. They're going to have to because Minnesota's, they're good at home.
Yeah.
So Eastern Conference, they're in game 2 right now. Cavs are up. They lead the series 1-0. The Pacers seem to have the Bucks number for the last 2 years.
Yeah.
And it's definitely personal with them. Halliburton came out and said it. They said, we don't like them. It's right. Personal.
Yeah.
Knicks series tied 1-1 going back to Detroit and against the Pistons. And Pistons are playing well. And then you got Celtics are leading by 9
Without Tatum.
nothing without Tatum. What's the biggest surprise in the Eastern Conference?
Probably want to say Indiana.
Indiana up 2-0, even though it was at Indiana.
Yeah.
That's the biggest surprise.
Milwaukee supposed to play better than that. You know that.
Yeah, Lillard didn't play game one. And I don't know if it's coaching. I don't know if Carlisle just has
But he's better.
Doc Rivers. He's
a better coach. I
better
think.
coach than I mean, he's got a ring. Doc's got a ring too.
Right.
But they seem to have their number, man. That just happens sometimes.
How you feel about Lillard ain't playing, talking mess on the sideline?
Who?
Lillard didn't play.
In game one, man. I mean, I get it. Cats do that. You know, they do that. And Lillard is from Oakland, so I get it. But yeah, man, I don't know. We're gonna see. Right. That to me, Indy's winning that. Yeah. So I got in the West, I got Thunder over Grizzlies, Nuggets, Clippers is a toss-up. I might go with the Clippers. So who you got?
I'm gonna still go with Denver, but
you go with Denver. I think the Clippers are gonna get that.
Yeah.
And then Lakers, Timberwolves, Lakers.
I'm going Lakers in 6.
Warriors, Rockets, Warriors. Who you got? You got Rockets?
No, I'm going
Go to State. Okay, and in the East, I got the Cavs over the Heat.
That's done.
I got Pacers over the Bucks.
That's about done.
Knicks, Pistons is tough. I think because the Knicks will have the final game at home, it's going to be Knicks.
Might go 7.
Yeah.
Because they young dogs too.
Yeah, Detroit's tough. Cade Cunningham, they got Beasley. They got the other Thompson twin. They got them 2 goons down low, Stewart, and then they got
I'm in.
Yeah. So they tough, man. They're tough.
Real tough.
Ivy's hurt right now, but they're tough. And they're well coached. Bickerstaff did well in Cleveland and let him go, and he got another job right away.
Another job.
And then Celtics over the Magic. I got Celtics.
Celtics all day.
If they win game 2 without Tatum, they win in that. Tatum hurt, man. That was a hard foul. Did you see it?
Yeah, I seen it. Hard foul.
And nobody. I mean, Horford kind of brushed by KCP, but he didn't really flare up.
Put somebody on their back.
That's what they need to do.
Right. Like the old days.
Yeah. What do you call it? But I think Boston's going to win that. Hopefully Tatum comes back because I don't want to see him out. Speaking of Boston, Kevin Pritchard, 6th man of the year.
Yes, sir.
I like him. He's nice.
He's nice. He averaged 14.3 a game. 40% from the 3.
Out of Oregon.
With only 28 minutes a game.
Yep. And he had a couple games we had like 35 points when Tatum and a couple cats were out. So he's solid. He might be a starter on a couple teams.
And first place votes, he got 82 out of 100.
Yeah, he should have been a 6th
Yeah.
man. Lakers, Anthony Edwards, man. Game 1, he got a fine. He's arguing with a fan. He said some stuff you don't say, especially not with ladies sitting in the front row.
You got to learn how to
conduct himself
a little better, a little business manner.
Yeah,
I get it. I like his attitude and everything, but you got to read the room, baby.
Yeah, and draw a line. You didn't even say that. That was too much.
Right.
I didn't agree with that. He could have come at him. He could have come at him differently. Still made got his point across. But,
right. Yeah, he was X-rated.
Yeah, and I don't know if him or Ja Morant can be the face of the league. I don't think the league's gonna allow that because they have a little bit too much.
Well, he kind of damaged himself when he said he didn't want to be the face of the league. He shouldn't say nothing.
And get
just ball. You get your money and just ball, and then you do what you got to do. You know what I mean? You don't come out and say I don't want to be the face of the league.
Yeah, I don't get that.
Yeah.
Get your money.
Yeah.
And he's doing some other stuff off the court. We're not gonna really talk too much about, but that league's not gonna promote that. So.
Right.
And I don't know why you would keep doing that. But somebody needs to pull him aside and say, man, you writing too many checks.
Too many checks, and that's bad karma coming after that,
bad
baby.
karma. Yeah, why would you do that?
Just can't.
So let me ask you this. If Ja can't be the face, clearly, Ant-Man can't be the face, clearly, who's, to me, the face of the league should be Tatum.
Should be Tatum.
Why isn't it? Why aren't they promoting him more?
He's a little more softer. He's a little soft, more spoken.
Yeah.
He ain't, but he ball. You know what I mean?
Over there with your girl, LMA.
LMA out of the Bay.
Mm-hmm. So but I like him. To me, that's my favorite player. I think he should be the face of the league. They just won it. He's the only American player, American born, to be first team all league the last 2 or 3 years.
Right.
Think about that. NBA, 4 of the top 5 players were, foreign born.
Right.
Isn't that crazy?
Crazy.
You got Luka, you got Shea. This is the last couple of years.
Yeah.
You got Giannis and you got Jokic. We got one American-born player. Why is that?
The Euros is picking it up over there.
So what's happening to American basketball?
AAU.
That's exactly what I would have said.
No.
So what is AAU doing to?
Their
Are they
whole
teaching
thing-
bad habits?
No, their whole thing is they just want to win games, and they're not really teaching those skills. You know what I'm saying? They need to concentrate on,
Your skill development.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I used to coach AAU. Some people do skills, but I seen teams that they was the number one team in the nation, but they would fly these cats in.
Okay.
And they never played with each other, but on that weekend.
And how did they win it or no?
Oh, they won it because they was
They had
dog.
talent,
Yeah,
okay.
you know what I mean. But like,
Okay.
who working on their game? You know what I mean?
When you were seeing AAU, did you see the older kids, like the 16, 17s, or were you mostly coaching the 12s and the 13s?
12s and the 13s. But I seen,
Who'd you see that ended up being good?
Whew. Man. They was all decent. I ain't seen nobody.
That was a pro name
Yeah,
player.
yeah.
When I played AAU, the best one I saw Lloyd Daniels.
Oh, when you played,
when I played, Lloyd. Who else? Moses Scurry.
Yeah, I remember Moses.
I would probably say Rex Chapman.
Yeah,
he was good. Stevie Thompson was good. Let's see. Who else that I would put up there? Tate George. Remember Tate George out of Connecticut?
Yeah, out of Connecticut.
6'5" point guard.
Yeah,
he was really
nice.
good.
He was
my year. So AAU, you think is ruining? That's why American-born players are dominating.
And then it's like a money grab too. You know what I'm saying?
All that money for the shoes
and all that.
travel.
Man, come on, man. That should get expensive, bro.
Yeah. So, but yeah, man, we're not teaching the fundamentals, and the number one pick of the draft the last 2-3 years has been foreign-born.
Yeah.
We got it this year. It's gonna be Cooper Flagg.
Flagg for sure.
Yeah, who's supposed to only be a high school senior, but we'll talk about him in a minute. Joe Dumars in New Orleans. What do you think he's going to do? He just hired Troy Weaver to be the vice president of basketball. What do you think he's going to do? Because I think New Orleans is a mess. And I'm sorry that the young dude over there has the job. Hopefully he keeps that job.
Yeah.
But what would you do with Zion?
I would go have a talk with him. And if he didn't get with the program, I'll ship him out of there.
Because he's very talented, but he hasn't been able to stay on the court. He hasn't stayed healthy.
Right.
Doing stuff off the court you shouldn't do. And he was a phenomenal high school player. One of the best high school players. I didn't see him live, but I saw him on YouTube. Yeah. Phenomenal. But he hasn't put it together. And I think his body, his size, I think that he's going to keep getting hurt because he's carrying too much weight and then doing all that jumping.
Yeah, on them joints. And then you got, sometimes you got to ask these young men, do you love the game?
Yeah.
Some people just play basketball.
Yeah, they don't really love it.
They don't love the game.
Yeah.
They just be playing basketball.
Yeah.
And that's cool. That'll take you so far. But you got to love the game.
You got to love the game to get better, to be in the gym. So we'll see what Joe does, man. They have talent down there. They got rid of Brandon Ingram, but they still got Zion.
Cullum.
They still have McCollum. They have DeJounte Murray, who got hurt. Is out for the year.
Alvarado ain't bad.
Yeah, they got talent. Just got to put it together.
They got one of the foreigners too. Big dude foreigner, Fauci.
Yeah, he's down there too. So we'll see what they do in New Orleans. Let me ask you this, man. The division in Dallas, they had a big article on ESPN about how divided they were over Luka and how they were really upset with him about his conditioning, using his own training staff, his diet, his drinking beer in the locker room, wanting to do his own. Would you have traded him?
No. And if I would have traded him, I would have got a whole lot more.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If they become that much of a problem, I mean, you got to
get like 3 starters for him.
And I'm not trading him to somewhere I got to see him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You trade him to somewhere back east.
Yeah, I would have sent him to Washington.
Yeah, well, exactly. You see him twice a year.
Yeah.
And that's it. Yeah, they going to play him 6 times and then in the playoffs.
Right.
Yeah.
Charlotte.
That's like Ganesha trade somebody to Pomona High.
Or Gary,
It's crazy.
Do that.
So yeah, Nico, man, Nico Harrison, I don't get that guy, man. He came out and made some comments talking about I didn't realize how much the fan base loved him. What?
You sound stupid, man. Let me tell you something, man. You need to just get away from the mic. Charles Barkley told him the other day, man.
What'd he say?
He said, man, that's his homie. Because he used to work for Nike.
Yep.
And he says, man, Listen to me, man. Just get away from the microphone and be quiet. Stop talking. You dig
trying to
yourself
justify
a hole.
it. Yeah, you trying to justify it. Because he's had now 2 sit downs with reporters, and each time it's like, dude, are you serious?
Yeah, he didn't know how important
he was to the fan base.
Man,
5-time first team all league.
So important.
Got you to the finals last year.
Important. You getting death threats.
Yeah. So I don't get that. And even if you think that, like you said, don't come out and say it. Just sit quietly.
Sit quiet, man.
Yeah. So I don't get Nico. You think Nico's gonna survive? Because it wasn't his call.
It wasn't his call.
But they're gonna throw him on a sword.
Yeah. He gonna jump on it.
Man, awards. Let me ask you this: Rookie of the Year, I got Castle. MVP, I got Shea.
Nice. Yeah.
Coach of the Year, I got the guy from Cleveland. What's his name? Was it Nurse? Not Nurse? Atkinson. Yeah. Who do you have Rookie of the Year? Kid from San Antonio.
Yeah, Castle good.
Yeah,
I like Castle.
And then who do you have for MVP?
I got Shea all the way.
And then who do you have for Coach of the Year?
I like that cat too, but I think JJ should get some consideration.
Because he got the Lakers in third place.
Right, yeah.
And nobody thought he was going to do that well. Right. I was kind of fighting that for a minute.
Me too.
But he's a basketball mind. He's smart guy.
Right.
Okay. We got the microphone over there.
Yeah.
I got a start bench cut. Who wants to do this first start bench cut? Draper. Start bench cut. Start one, bench one.
Get that
you got to get the microphone and put it back. Start one, bench one, cut one. Dominique Wilkins, Carmelo Anthony, James Worthy. Who you gonna start? And who you gonna put on the bench? And who you gonna cut? Who you gonna start?
Give me the 3 again.
For the 4th time, Dominique Wilkins, Carmelo Anthony, James Worthy. Who you gonna start?
I'm starting Worthy.
Who?
Worthy. Pick up the other one. I think it sounds better.
Yeah, you hear me?
Yep.
Worthy.
You'll start Worthy. Who you gonna bench?
What was that third one?
Dominique and Carmelo are left.
I'm benching Carmelo. Anthony?
Yes.
I'm benching Carmelo.
And you gonna cut Dominique.
I thought, no. I'm cutting Carmelo and I bench Anthony. Dominique.
Okay. Who else want to try this one? Rod, start bench cut. Carmelo, Worthy, and Dominique Wilkins. Who you gonna start? It doesn't matter. Just to have on your team. Thank you.
That's perfect.
That's it. You say the same?
Yeah.
That's what I say.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else wanna? Okay, here go the next one. T. Roy, Barkley, Malone, and Weber. You got to give him the mic though. No, over there, T. Roy. So Barkley, Malone, and Weber. Who you gonna start?
I'm gonna start Barkley. I'm gonna bench Karl Malone and cut Weber.
I like that.
Yeah. Go ahead. Okay. My man right there.
I was trying to figure out when y'all mentioned about Coach of the Year. You're not gonna give my man Bickerstaff no props?
We are, but he's not gonna. We're gonna give it to Kenny Atkinson. Bickerstaff is right there. Bickerstaff finished in 6th place. Atkinson took his same team from last year, finished in 1st place. That's my opinion.
But how you gonna compare what Detroit been down in the bottom of the barrel, and when this man got dismissed from Cleveland, he go to Detroit.
He's a good coach. He's a very good coach. He's not coach of the year.
He's not gonna win it, bro.
Yeah, he could be a good coach, but not get coach of the year. Just like you could be a good team and not win a championship. Only one champion, dog.
Right.
Okay, but go ahead. Answer the Weber, Barkley.
Start bench cut.
Man, that's a simple one, man. I'm cutting well in my
role. No, who you start?
Oh, I'm starting Barkley.
Okay, all right. Who you gonna bench?
Brown Bound. I'm gonna bench Weber.
And you gonna cut Malone?
You talking about Karl Malone?
Yeah, the mailman. Ooh.
Nah, man.
Okay.
I'm from the 504. I gotta stick to my Louisiana.
Okay, so who you gonna start?
Malone.
Who you gonna start? Barkley and then bench Malone. You got to start one, bench one, cut one.
Well, we got to roll out Weber out the door, man.
Okay, so then you saying you going to cut Weber.
Cut Weber.
Okay, very good. Very good.
I got to keep them 2 old dogs on deck.
Okay, all right, very good. All right, OG Wayne, start one, bench one, cut one. Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, and Dirk Nowitzki. Tim Duncan, KG, and Dirk Nowitzki. Start one, cut one, and bench one. Start one, bench one, cut one.
Right. I'm gonna start Duncan simply because of his history.
Okay.
Yep. And then I'm going to bench Garnett, and I'm gonna cut Dirk. Unfortunately, but
That's
I
a
love
tough one.
Dirk.
That's a tough one.
I know. I love.
Okay,
Dirk.
that's a tough one. Okay, let's let Raul Rayner go ahead. Okay.
Reina.
I'll just copy and paste. Same thing.
Same thing.
Same thing.
Okay, Young Drake.
But the last two is a coin flip.
Yeah, I
Gonna
agree.
be too close.
Or you could do it without the mic if it gets too close. Yeah. Who you gonna start? Duncan, KG, Dirk.
I'm starting.
Don't go in front.
I'm starting
Oh,
Duncan.
mhm.
Bench. Who you say, KG?
And you know, we got to give the cliff notes to the Draper family, man.
Hey, this is still a
Start one. Okay,
still a
Duncan,
Christian
KG, and Dirk.
Hey, dog. That's
Yeah.
Pomona Unified, baby. Don't be talking about that.
We're gonna have to do like we in the NFL and hold up the play like this.
Hey.
Start. We're gonna Duncan, KG, or Dirk. Who you gonna start?
Starting Duncan,
Okay.
benching KG,
Okay.
cutting Dirk.
Okay, that's good. Okay. Coach right here. No. The different category. Chauncey Billups, Jason Kidd, Steve Nash.
Ooh.
Sam, you next. Chauncey, J Kidd, Steve Nash. Who you gonna start?
You can't go wrong either way. All three of them are stars, Hall of Famers. I know. Let me get my let me get my political.
Hey, don't trip. He wants to get mad at you for messing up on the first try. We gave him 4 tries, so don't worry about it, dog. Go ahead. Yeah, Drake. Yeah.
Yeah, just a side note. Draper forgot I was a man. He had his Mac voice on.
Okay. Oh, okay. My
I
bad.
had to tell him to put a little more.
A little bass in it. All right, go ahead. Chauncey, Kidd, Nash.
Well, I got to go with Kid. He's from California, Northern Cal. Whatchamacallit's daddy trading. Whatchamacallit's daddy trading.
Hey.
The glove.
Yeah. Okay, but go ahead. So no, you don't have to justify it. Just give it to us.
That's my answer. He's starting.
Okay, who's coming off the bench? Nash and Chauncey. Steve Nash.
Phillips coming off the bench, cutting it.
You cut Nash.
Good Nash.
Ooh. Anybody else? Sam. Go ahead,
He
Sam.
can come back when somebody get hurt.
Who you starting? Sam. He can do it without. Go ahead, Sam. Go ahead, Sam. But do it again. Starting Kid. Yeah, and you cutting Chauncey. I agree with that. I go with that. Nash a 2-time MVP. Chauncey and Kidd did win it. Nash was you don't yell. You gotta get the microphone. We don't yell on the podcast. So if you want to go ahead, just get the microphone. Go ahead. You go ahead. Get the mic. Go ahead. Who's starting? He's a Hall of Famer. That's why we make him tough. So they're all good. I go start Kidd, bench Nash, and Chauncey. You got to go.
Yeah.
Chauncey got to go. Chauncey was a great Hall of Famer. He just wasn't a Kidd or a Nash.
I say the same thing.
Yeah, he got traded 5 times. You know, he was still good. He got good later. He got good later. He was on a great team. So yeah. Hey, Norm Nixon won it, but he ain't better than Steve Nash. So we can't base it off of just winning it. All right, cool. All right, Cooper Flag comparison. Let me ask you this: who is Cooper Flag gonna be like in the league? What's his comparison? Raul, who's his comparison?
Hell no.
Who would you say? I would say like I don't know. I don't know if not like a Dirk, but because he's more of a true three. Who? Go ahead, Wayne. Yeah. That's a good one.
That's a good one. He
That's
pulled
a
that
good
one out
one.
the bootstrap.
Yeah. Yeah, Wayne must have been on NBA 2K before he came here. He pulled that one out. He put a rabbit out of his hat. He said out of
Gugliotta.
NC State. He said out of Eastern High School in Hyattsville, Maryland. Hey, he pulled that one.
Tom
Okay.
Gugliotta.
College basketball, man. Top 20 for next year. St. John's over there reloading. They done picked up 2 or 3 transfers. Houston's gonna be loaded. Hopefully, Samson gets a ring. St. John's is gonna be good. UCLA is gonna be good. Duke's gonna have. They got the Boozer brothers coming in. They got a couple other cats. I'm looking at Duke, Houston, St. John's, and maybe a sleeper. Who you got?
I like Houston.
Yeah.
I like St. John's.
Okay. Patino.
Tino. I think Duke gonna slide back a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, because Flag made a big difference.
Made a big
And they
difference.
losing 2 or 3 cats to
2
the
or 3
league.
cats.
Okay.
I don't know what UCLA got. I don't know who they get.
Yeah. Mick Croner, they're gonna have some people in there. So let me ask you a question, Randy. This is for you, and I'm gonna call on a couple other people. Top 5 players all time, college basketball that you, let's see. I don't know if I want to say all time or that you liked.
I like.
Yeah,
I
but
like.
by position.
By
So you
position.
can only have 1 point guard, 1 2 guard, 1 small forward, 1 power forward, 1 center. Who's your point guard?
Man, y'all might shoot me, but I like Pooh Richardson.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot you. Yeah, I'll definitely shoot you. Okay, he couldn't go left and couldn't shoot, but it's okay.
Yeah, I like
So
Pooh.
Pooh is your 1. Who's your 2?
My 2 is gonna
It
be.
don't have to be the best. It could be who you like.
My 2 is Michael Jordan.
Okay, that's good. Who's
Right.
your 3?
My 3 is James Worthy.
Okay, all right. Who? Okay, who's your 4?
My 4 gonna be Tim Duncan. Play 4.
Yes,
Tim
did.
Duncan.
He played 4 or 5.
Yeah.
And who's your center?
My center be Kareem.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna give you mine, and we're gonna call her. Hold on. We're gonna call her a couple other. I'm gonna go Pearl Washington at the 1, and this isn't the best. It's just who I like.
Mhm.
At the 2, I'm gonna go Jordan. At the 3, I'm gonna go Lynn Bias.
Oh shit.
At the 4, I'm gonna go Wayman Tisdale.
Ooh, Big Wayne.
And at the 5, I didn't see Kareem. He's the best center ever, so we're not saying best. Just
Right.
who I like. I might have to go Patrick Ewing, dog.
Pat Ewing did.
Out of the people I saw, I didn't see
put in
Kareem.
work.
Cream is the
The
best. But
Dream
who I
did
like,
too, though. The Dream did too.
the Dream was good, but you ain't got him. So I'm gonna go. Yo, who else wants to have the floor? Go ahead. Who's what? Started 1.
I'm starting at center with.
What?
I seen Phil.
Where'd he play?
San Francisco, right?
No, that's Bill Russell. Good job. You got it. Okay.
Oh,
All right, OG, you got it.
damn,
He pulled that out.
damn.
Look,
Pulled that out his
He's
ass.
been doing. Will this center? Who's your power forward? KJ. Garnett didn't play college. No, we talking about college. Yeah.
Come on and unified, yo.
That's called. There seems to be a common denominator in everybody that messes up on the questions at the lounge in Pomona. Okay, wait. Who's your center? Will Chamberlain and Worthy at the 4 because he played the 4 in college. Who's your small forward? LeBron didn't play in college.
See? He might have been in them bungalows in the back, dog. Kobe didn't play.
Hey, let's move on, man. Anybody else want to give me a top 5 from college only?
There you go.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you, Reggie. Okay, go ahead. Okay, hold on. Okay, start with a point guard and move up. Who's your point?
My point guard I'm gonna rock with, I gotta go with AI.
Okay.
George.
All right, no problem. Who's your 2? We do know that AI went to college. Very good.
Yes, sir.
Who's your 2 guard?
My 2 guard, and everybody his NBA career got caught short due to ankle injury. Grant Hill. Grant played a little bit of two.
He didn't play the 2 in college, but it's okay.
Played 3.
He played the 3.
Did bring that ball up the court.
A little bit, but okay, go ahead. So 2, okay. I will give you that. Grant Hill. And he was great in college, so that's cool. He was great in college. He played the 4 his first 2 years, by the way. But go ahead. Who's your small forward?
Oh man, I'm torn.
Between
Nah, I gotta rock with my boy. I love me some Larry Johnson. Larry Johnson is the GOAT. He played
the 4, but it's
he
okay.
played-
Stacy was the 3.
I'm not rocking with State, but
Yeah,
he did.
Stacy was a 3. Okay. All right. We made this question too tough, I see.
No, I ain't made it.
All right,
I'm
who's
picking
your
my-
power
I'm picking
forward?
My line, my power forward. Y'all disrespected Larry Legend, Larry
Who?
Bird.
Okay. That's a trivia question in a minute. And then who's your center?
Man, we're gonna take it back to the motherlands. Akeem Olajuwon.
Okay. All right. Very good.
Very good.
We're gonna make these questions easier. All right. All-time teams. Okay, go ahead,
Go
Drake.
ahead, Drake.
Hey, Drake, do me a favor. Try to stick to where everybody does it by their college position. So Worthy played, like, not you, of course, I'm sure you'll make this easy. Worthy played the 4 in college, the 3 in the league. So give me your favorite point guard.
Where did he play the 3 in the league?
Yes, he played the 3.
Played the 4.
No, he didn't. AC
3.
Green was the 4.
Okay. But anyway, my point, I got to go with Magic.
Okay, that's good. That's a good one.
My
You
two,
next. You next, by the way.
my two,
Already
Oh, you did. That's right.
my 2 is Jordan.
Yep, that's a great one.
My 3 is gonna be Bird.
He played 3-4, but you'll say 3. That's cool. Okay.
The 5.
Because he shot, yeah. Who's your 4? Who's your 4? You said Bird at the 3. Who's your 4?
Forward, I'm going with Worthy.
They won.
That's good.
My 5, I got it. And I'm just saying in my ear, I'm going with Elijah Wan.
Yeah, that's cool. That's a good one. That's a tough one to beat. You got to think Magic and Jordan are his 2 favorite college guards,
Right.
which could be, they 2 of the best ever, and they're the 2 best pro.
NBA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I go with that.
I go with
And
that.
who was your 3? Who was your 3?
I went with Bird.
Bird. Okay, that's good. I like bias. And your 4 was
Worthy.
that's good. That's a good one. And then it's 5, Akeem. That's a good one.
King the Dream.
Okay. All right. Good.
Put
Good.
my 5 up against your 5.
Okay, that's good. All-time teams.
For 100.
Hey, Jimmy Fredette retired. And he was good in college. He didn't do anything in the league.
Retired from where?
He was still playing overseas. He was just in the
Oh.
Olympics.
Oh, okay.
Overseas. He was overseas.
Jimmer.
Yeah.
Jimmer Fredette.
Yeah.
Right.
So he was good though. That was big news on ESPN because he represented the USA in 3-on-3 in the Olympics. So
Oh, that's what it is.
he was good. Yeah,
Right.
he was good. 6. Let's see. Let
Y'all
me
won?
look. All right, trivia. And we're gonna give out a couple cigars. Trivia. You can't look at your phone. Anybody want to raise their hand? What college did George Gervin play at?
The Iceman.
Anybody? Nah, you can't look at your phone, Dre. Oh, you not. Okay, go ahead. Huh? No. Anybody else? All right, we'll move on because people grabbing their phones. He played in Eastern Michigan. You were close. You were close.
Close.
You were close. All right. High school class for Magic Johnson. What high school class? What year did he graduate? Nope. Nope.
He was in the
No,
league
hey,
at
y'all
81.
just do it every year. Last one. Oh wait, hold on. No, you last because we already said about 8 classes for Basco. Nope, it was 77. It was 77 because he told a story at his camp that he wasn't the big time player. It was Albert King. Y'all remember Albert King?
Yeah.
Mike Jaminski,
Yeah. Big
Gene Banks, and
Mhm.
Bill Lambier. They took them 4 to get steak. Everybody else got McDonald's, and he took it personal and dominated the McDonald's game. So 77, did 2 years in college, and then he came out in 79. Here's another question. First college for Larry Bird. Drake got it. Good job. I owe you a cigar. It was Indiana. He went to Indiana in 74. Only had 2 pair of pants. Only had 2 pair of pants. His roommate had a big wardrobe. He felt out of place, and so he went home and was working at a warehouse. So I got a cigar for you.
Look at this
Let's
score right
see.
here.
What's the score?
99 1-on-1 with 4 minutes to go.
Cleveland. Okay. We'll come
Don't
back
give
to
it
it.
up,
We'll talk
Cleveland.
about that in a minute.
Don't give it up, Cleveland.
Here's another one. Who was the Final Four MVP for Georgetown in 84?
You're about right.
They owe you a cigar. It's Reggie Williams. Yeah, Reggie Williams. Yep, 84. He was a rookie. He was a freshman, and he got the MVP. All right, NFL football mock draft, man. They talking about your boy Shador slipping. They talking about Randy almost to Pittsburgh at 21. What's your thoughts on that?
Don't believe the hype.
You think he's gonna go? They were talking about ESPN that some of the teams are scared of drafting him because they think his dad's gonna be too much involved. What's your thoughts on that,
Dad
Randy?
over there coaching in Colorado. We mean gonna be involved.
So why are they saying that?
Because they got, they hate Dion. You got a lot of Dion haters out there. And you look at the numbers, man. All you gotta do is look at the numbers.
So let me give you the mock draft so far. This is the latest. Cam Ward 1 to Tennessee. We saw that. Travis Hunter 2 to Cleveland if they don't trade it. Abdul Carter to the Giants. Will Campbell to the Patriots. Gentry moving up. Genty moving from 6 to Jacksonville. They got a really good offensive line coach. They got a quarterback. They got the young boy Brian Thomas that led all rookies out of LSU, all rookies in receptions. You got a good line, a quarterback that's solid when he's healthy, a couple receivers. Man, that might be all they need on offense. Might be all they need.
Sorry, Raiders.
So then the Raiders, they got the Raiders taking the Mumbai, the offensive tackle from Missouri. You got the Jets taking a tight end from Penn State, Tyler Warren. Jacksonville, New Orleans, back-to-back taking linebackers and DNs from Georgia. Georgia turns out linemen every year.
Linebackers, whatever.
Colts trading up to get Colston Loveland. Frisco getting Walter Nolan, who was the number 1 player in the country coming out of high school. He didn't do great in college, but he's good. Got the Cowboys getting
your old team.
My old team. Cowboys getting Tyler Booker from Alabama. Mason Graham slipping to 13. After that, it's nothing really exciting other than maybe McMillan from Servite High going to the Buccaneers. That's a good pickup because they already got.
He went to Michigan, right?
No, he went to Arizona.
Arizona.
Yeah. Graham went to the lineman went to Michigan. And then you got the receiver at Ohio State going to Denver. If they get another receiver, they're gonna be a problem.
They're gonna be a problem.
Bo Nix, they're already good. And they got Shador going number 21, sir.
I don't think so, bro.
You don't think so? You think he's gonna go higher? Where do you think? Okay, let me ask you this. I'm gonna ask
Saints need a quarterback.
They do, and Carr. I can see him going to the Saints. Anybody else want to chime in? Where is Shador going? Saints. Okay. Anybody else? Saints. Yeah. And Carr's hurt, and they just discovered how messed up his shoulder was. I say the Saints.
Yeah. And you got Kellen Moore over there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
that might be good.
That
might be good fit for him. They got Drape. They got your Giants. You and Sam drafting Jackson Dart. What do you think about that? Jackson Dart out of Ole Miss. They start off at SC. Quarterback.
Number 3.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but third. What do you think, Sam? Say it again. Oh, he's gonna be gone. Y'all too low. Oh, well, if y'all on the 3rd pick, well, they could take him, but they're gonna take Carter with number 3. Who do you think they should take at 26? So you would take Jackson Dart in the 2nd round? Oh yeah, Milroe. Yeah, they said that. Yeah.
No,
is he a starter in the league though? Does he throw good enough? He's an athlete. But no, I agree. But does he develop into a starting quarterback in the league? Because at 26, you got to get somebody that's going to be a starter eventually.
Do you get Jackson?
So what do you think, Sam? You wouldn't take Dart at 26? Okay, either him or Milroe. Okay. If you had your pick out of those two, who you take?
Who you say? What kid?
Hold on.
Louisville.
Hold on. Huh? Louisville. Okay. Now go ahead. So we can hear y'all. Okay. All right. Yeah, be good for him. Yeah, he'd be with a good coach. If they can figure out their offense, they got to get their offense together. They got 2 good receivers. I don't know if their receivers are going to be patient, so Shador is going to have to come off the bench for a year. We'll see. We'll see. So anyway, Cowboys trades. Jerry Jones, I can't roll with them. Jerry Jones talking about we're going to make a substantial trade. What trade you going to make, Jerry Jones? What is he doing?
Trade his own self. Sure.
Yeah, he's not going to do that. So we talked about the best fit for Sanders. Start, bench, cut. Here it is right here. Deion Sanders, Charles Woodson, Ron Woodson, Darrelle Revis. Who wants to have the floor to themselves and not yell out and answer that question?
That's a lot of
Who
heat.
wants to answer that? Go ahead, Probasco. Deion Sanders, Charles Woodson, Ron Woodson, Darrelle Revis. Who are you starting? Starting Deion. You gonna bench Charles and you'll cut the other 2. Anybody else want to have the floor to themselves? Go ahead, Wayne. Deion Sanders, Charles Woodson, Ron Woodson, or Darrelle Revis. Who you starting?
Well, I'm a Charles guy, so I'll go with Charles.
Because he played for the Raiders, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I ain't mad. He's good.
Right, yeah.
I don't think he's better than Deion, but
No,
I get it.
I think he's a better overall than Deion. Deion is the best recovery corner there is.
Yep.
He's not the best tackler. He will tackle. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
People
yeah.
don't think he
Not
would
the best.
tackle.
So
He
you'll
will tackle.
go Charles. Who you gonna bench?
Ooh, I'm gonna cut out of that. I'm gonna have to cut.
Now who you gonna bench? Who you gonna bench?
I'm gonna bench Deion.
And then you gonna cut Ron Woodson and Darrelle Revis.
Yep, I would hate to cut Darrelle Revis because I love his game.
When
But
he was
I
he
would
was
cut it.
good. Hey, I told you a story when he was with that one year he was with Frisco. The little dude that went to Hawthorne, Curtis Conway, played at SC, played for the Bears. They played him in the playoffs, and they put Deion on Curtis because Curtis was super fast. And Curtis looked at Deion, and I remember he didn't have his shoes tied, didn't have his football pants with the lace unlaced. They went up to him after the game. He said, Curtis asked him, "How come you didn't tie your shoes?" He said, "Because I knew they were going to throw it on my side anyway." Fight that? And Curtis run a 4.3. That's
Right.
married to Layla Ali. He said they weren't going to throw it on my side anyway.
That's right.
That's the year he won the MVP.
Yeah.
All right, here goes one more start, bench, cut.
Yep.
Pro football. Raul, you got this one. Ronnie Lott, Reed from Ed Reed from Baltimore, or Troy Polamalu. Who you gonna start? You gonna start Troy. T-Roy, you next. Okay, you gonna start Troy, you gonna bench Reed, you gonna cut Lott. Okay, go ahead, T-Roy. That's because Raul under 40. Go ahead, T-Roy. Yep.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Did he say Reva?
Ooh.
Okay, hello.
Hello.
You put something on his mind over
On
there.
his mind.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, bitch, my girl Reva.
They got
Yeah,
the matching hats over
It's,
there.
yeah, it's Reed, not Reva. So I just play it up. So you gonna start Lott, and you go bench Reed, and you go cut Polamalu. That's who I'm rolling with.
That's who I'm rolling with.
Who you got? Who you got, Coach? That's who I got. Yeah.
Who you got?
Okay. Hey, just say anybody we put on there for Louisiana, you vote for it. Okay.
Boo.
He good. Okay, so you gonna start Reed. Who you gonna bench? You gonna cut Lott? You gonna cut, but who you gonna bench? So Lott, you gonna bench Lott. And then you gonna cut Ronnie Lott. Okay, all right. Go ahead. Well, we can't do that because they're all different eras. So just say if you in their era, who would you start? Okay. All right, college football, man. We almost finished with all this college football. Portal, the kid left Tennessee, went to UCLA. The kid at UCLA, Aguilar, left there and went to Tennessee. Basically, they just made a trade.
Made a trade.
What's your thoughts on the portal?
Stinks.
Why?
Because they got to get more organization, man.
Cats leaving
Yeah,
after 2
I hate
days
to
of
be a
practice.
coach, and that's why Nick Saban got out.
That's
the
why he
game.
got out of there
Yeah.
because of NIL and
Yeah.
transfer.
Yeah, you know, but
And because they didn't have an advantage anymore.
yeah,
Because they were paying players. They had your boy, the quarterback out of
Mhm.
Hawaii. His dad was making $100,000 as an assistant pastor. But so you're not happy with the portal?
no, they got to get some more regulations, some more rules to the shit. Because when that kid left, when he left Tennessee, he wasn't allowed to go to any SEC school.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's why he had to come this way.
Uh-huh.
So that's one little rule they threw in there.
Yeah.
That made sense.
But let me say this. So,
Like, bro.
so let me say this. Arch Manning.
He in the portal. Huh?
No, he's not in the portal. He's
No.
gonna start at Texas.
No.
He's gonna be all right. What's your thoughts on him?
Oh, he's the truth.
Think he's gonna do good?
Yeah, he's the truth.
Is he okay? Better than the kid they had last year?
Oh yeah, he came
Yours?
in. I mean, he came in a couple times and did.
Yeah,
that.
he did. Okay.
Yeah.
So you think Texas top 4?
Yes, sir.
Who else is in your top 4? Give me your top 4. Ohio State. Okay. Who else? Texas.
Texas. I'm gonna go with
Does Oregon come back?
Oregon, maybe Notre Dame.
Notre Dame. What about Penn State?
Penn State gonna be right up there too.
Okay. All right. Aguilar to Tennessee. Like I said, they just traded basically. Ron Rivera, man, he's a GM at Cal. What's your thoughts?
That's a good move.
It's a good move.
Good move.
Everybody's moving. You know, North Carolina has a GM. Everybody's getting a GM.
You need
So
one.
is that what? Because why? Because of the NIL and all that other stuff. Last but not least.
Hold on. You got
Okay,
something.
who wanted to have the floor? Hold on. Go ahead.
It's okay for these coaches.
That's what I'm saying.
It's okay for these
Exactly.
coaches. Like, you know, talk bad about these kids.
I'm not talking bad about him. I'm not talking bad about him.
Somebody walking out the next fight.
So let me say
So
this.
let me.
So
So
let me say
you
this.
you a coach, right? All day, right? So just say your Pop Warner team. You want to recruit. You want to recruit your quarterback balled out this year, and you want to re-recruit this fool.
When do we go back to the basics, developing this kid? Yeah. You heard my man? I mean, there's no way to go home. You should be holding to the hospital.
Nah, I didn't believe in that. No. He was tripping. Right. And his brother turned down the UCLA thing to go to Arkansas. Now he in the
Back
portal
in.
at Arkansas.
No. Now he's at UCLA.
Yeah.
He's going to UCLA.
Yeah.
So my thing is this: you misread us. We didn't say we were against it. We said you got to regulate it.
Regular.
There's a difference. We didn't say we're against kids being there because coaches have always done that, and I've been against them being able to leave, but players having to sit out. There's a difference in being against it and regulating.
Why we got
That's
two?
the key word.
Why we got two portals? Why we got two portals?
Yeah. So that's my thing. You got to
One.
regulate it. Got to have some organization. They need to get a college football guru,
Right.
somebody like a Nick Saban, to be over college football and help regulate. So anyway, we're gonna stop right there. Our last thing is we got Shedeur Sanders and Travis Hunter getting their jersey retired. What do you think? And then I'll
Hunter?
call on a couple people.
Hunter, yes, because he's a Heisman winner.
What about Shedeur?
Shedeur? No, he only been there 2 years, but he had better in numbers than any quarterback that went to Colorado. But no, I don't. Hunter, yes. Shedeur, no.
What do you think, OG Wayne?
I don't think either one of them should get retired.
Travis winning the Heisman shouldn't get it?
I just don't think that they had enough history at Colorado.
Because only being there 2 years? Okay. Anybody else want to chime in? Should the jersey be retired? You think so? Which one? Whatever the school. It's the school's decision. Is it the school's decision or is it the coaches? Okay.
So that's
okay.
money.
But there it is.
all
AD
that
made
is
decision.
money.
Okay. Because they
That
don't
was
retire
money.
them
That
jerseys
was
and
the
sell
money.
those jerseys.
Yeah.
Okay, man. We got a really good interview coming up. We got Ray who's promoting the fights. Yeah.
How do you say that somebody who cleared almost every trophy in college football is not worthy of retiring their jersey.
Which one are you talking about, Travis Hunter? I think they should retire.
I think
And he
he
won the
should
Heisman. I think he should, and he went both ways. Yeah, I think he should.
But the question is,
Should they retire his
played
jersey?
there for 4 years, and as a freshman he didn't play. As a junior he played experience. As a sophomore he played experience. He played the sophomore year and the senior year. He won every trophy in college football. What's the difference? If he won every trophy, yeah.
So, okay.
He won almost everybody except for one. He won the Heisman.
He won more than that.
He won several.
He won about 10 trophies.
Yeah.
He won the best receiver. He won the Biletnikoff. He won the Heisman. He won,
Did he win the Thor? I don't know if he won the Thor.
Conference Player of the Year. He won about 10 trophies.
So my opinion is my opinion is
No knowledge. Oh, right. I don't know. So we need to clarify what you asked.
yeah, I think they should retire it. Yeah, he's a Heisman Trophy
He's
winner.
a Heisman Trophy winner.
Yeah, I think they should
Hands
retire. Just off of the Heisman, I think they should retire it. So, but anyway, we got an interview. We got an interview coming up. We got Ray. Fellas, hold on. Well, go ahead. Go ahead.
So we just go up and get athletes and retire jerseys. No, we're not talking about any athletes. We're talking about athletes from both sides. Name the last player that played 90% of the snaps on both sides of the ball. Name the last player that did. I'm just asking you to do it first. Charles Woodson didn't play 90% of the snaps on both sides of the ball. It ain't can't even come close.
I guarantee those old heads behind that got something to say that.
They definitely did. They did already.
They did.
History speaks for itself. Oh, history speaks for you, sir. Okay, so if you take the history, absolutely, but in history, he's done what nobody else has done in Colorado history. You're saying that's not right.
All right. Hey, okay. We're
So
gonna hey,
you saying it's too soon?
yeah, we'll stop right there. Okay, he said it's too soon. We're gonna sign off, and then we're gonna do our second half in about 15 minutes. We got an interview coming up.
Signing out. We be back. Episode 33 in the books. Second half coming up. It's been good. Yeah, I think it's a little too soon.